Out front now, Harvey Levin. He is the founder of TMZ, which also received that initial ransom note for Nancy Guthrie. And Harvey, let me just start because I know you've got a lot of news here. You've got some new information right now. What are you learning?
So we have talked with multiple law enforcement sources who are involved in the investigation, and they believe that whoever kidnapped Nancy Guthrie is from the Tucson area. One of the big reasons they believe that is because both ransom notes went to one or two local stations in Tucson. And the person who wrote the ransom note, and we are told that they believe that ransom note, or they're operating under the belief now that that ransom note is real, is legit, that it was written by somebody very familiar with the area, somebody in the area.
Breaking developments tonight in the Nancy Guthrie kidnapping case. Just minutes ago, activity was detected in the Bitcoin account tied to the ransom demand, and law enforcement sources now believe the suspect may be local to the Tucson area. This is the first major movement in days. TMZ founder Harvey Levin revealed during a live interview that investigators are increasingly confident the person behind the ransom note has direct ties to Tucson, Arizona. According to multiple law enforcement sources familiar with the investigation, the suspect likely has strong knowledge of the area. One key reason? The ransom letters were sent to local Tucson television stations, not national outlets. That detail alone has raised serious questions about the kidnapper's familiarity with the local media market. Investigators also point to wording inside the ransom note. The message stated that if payment was made, Nancy would be returned to Tucson within 12 hours, suggesting she is being held somewhere within a roughly 700-mile radius. Authorities believe that statement may not be random. Now here's where the story intensifies. Levin confirmed that, for the first time since the ransom deadline passed, activity has appeared in the Bitcoin wallet listed in the original ransom letter. He declined to specify the amount or nature of the transaction but confirmed that something changed in the account roughly minutes before the interview. Under normal blockchain visibility, only incoming funds would be publicly visible, meaning money may have been sent to that address. However, no confirmation has been given about who initiated the transfer or how much was involved. Meanwhile, newly released surveillance footage shows a masked individual outside Nancy Guthrie's home, completely covered and visibly armed. Investigators have not officially confirmed whether that person is the same individual who authored the ransom note, but sources believe the two are connected. Federal agents and local sheriff's teams are now actively working the case, and authorities say the investigation appears to be accelerating after several days of limited movement. Levin described the atmosphere as more active and more dynamic than earlier in the week, suggesting critical pieces may be falling into place. At this point, investigators are carefully monitoring both the financial trail and physical evidence, but many details remain tightly controlled. What this means? Authorities believe the suspect likely has local Tucson ties. The ransom note is now considered credible by investigators. Bitcoin wallet activity has occurred for the first time since the deadline passed. Surveillance video of an armed suspect was only recently obtained and released. This combination of financial movement and newly surfaced video could signal a major turning point in the case. What do you think is happening behind the scenes right now? Do you believe the Bitcoin activity signals a ransom payment, or something else entirely? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you want real-time updates on this developing story and other major headlines, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next update. We'll continue tracking this case as it unfolds.